A fresh newsletter aims to make sure your transition to the civilian world gets what it needs. Last week was the inaugural issue of the AARP Veteran Report. Here's more about the resource. Toby, welcome to the show. AARP has a new Veteran Report newsletter. It's a bi-monthly newsletter, I believe. Who is this for?
So it's for veterans. I mean, there are 17 million or so in this country, of varying ages and demographics, but a very, very big community out there. So what we're aiming to do is tell inspiring stories of heroism and sacrifice and service, but also combine that with practical tips that will be useful for veterans in their everyday lives.
And where did the need come from for this product?
Well, we've noticed that we have very strong sort of veterans content across AARP, and we have a number of practical tools, like we have the Health Benefits Navigator, for instance. And we've noticed that while those things were being used, they're not being used by enough people. So we feel that there are the resources within AARP that we want to get out to more people. And also we just want to build veterans communities, because some veterans are very, very connected with other veterans and are active in veterans groups, but other people are just out on their own. So we felt there was a need out there to help build communities among veterans.
And as we know, veteran retirees are very diverse, right? You get people even down from their 20s up to their 50s and 60s. What was kind of bridging them all together in the newsletter?
Well, I mean, as you can tell from the accent, I'm originally British, American citizen for well over a decade now. But I'm a veteran myself, Royal Navy. I did 10 years. But one of the things I've always found incredibly impressive about the United States is how service is honored, no matter what form, whether it was you were in combat, whether you just spent a couple of years, whether you spent 30 years. And so I think despite the diversity and the range of age and income brackets and backgrounds, there is the idea of service and the pride in service in the United States really does unite veterans almost like no other group.
And speaking about a group within that group that I saw that you target is military retirees going into the workforce. Can you tell me a little bit about what's unique about that specific set of people?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in our first newsletter, we led with the Gary Sinise interview, but we had a piece written by Valley Gideons, who is the wife of a retired Marine colonel who spent 30 years in uniform. And so she, when I was commissioning the piece, she was telling me about, how, obviously high functioning individuals. This guy was a colonel who commanded, troops in war. But, the sense of grief, almost leaving the military, a loss of community, wondering about sense of purpose, and also their own sort of marital relationship had changed. And so she gave a very sort of sensitive and useful, practical take on these are the things you're going to deal with, whether you've been in for decades or just a short space of time. And here are a few tips as to how you can navigate that.
And Toby, where can somebody find this newsletter and sign up for it?
So aarp.org/veteran report. You'll find it there. And, we're trying to build up our subscribers. We have comments underneath the articles. There's an email there, so you can provide story ideas and feedback. So we're trying to build a community. It's now out in the world. And so we're looking for reader feedback. And so we can kind of make each issue every 2 weeks sort of better than the last.
There we go. Toby Harnden, thank you for joining us.
Thanks so much. Good to be with you, Daniel.